Good afternoon. Recently the Saskatoon Chamber of Commerce got a new boss in there. Manager, chairman of the board, I don't know what you call. Jamie McIntyre. The head of Fecal. That's a large uranium concern here in Saskatchewan. I think the order of the day is how are we doing with workers' comp profits. Lately I've been hearing about, they're talking about raising the rates to businesses and lowering some and so on. They base it on your job, I guess, a lot of it. Like if a welder, I was a welder, they pay more for welders. It's possibly more dangerous, more chance of getting injured. Doesn't matter, they don't compensate you, but permanent injury they don't. But I was, over the years, I've been thinking, why the hell don't they just take it right out of the employee's check? Because actually you're paying for it. A lot of people say, well, the businesses are paying for it. They're not. They work it into what they pay a person. And this way they get to control it. Large corporations get all this money given back to them. Well, if they're not going to honor claims, of course they're going to get it. It's the savings and loans. And I think if they just took it right off of the employee, charged the employer would have nothing to do with it, absolutely nothing, and they shouldn't have anything to do with it now. And some of it's like a couple dollars, $100. Well, does that sound like a lot? Added up, it's quite a bit maybe over the years, but the thing is that they just give it back to businesses anyways, and it's just a profit base for those guys. They don't pay taxes on it or anything, and I think they use it as a tax write-off. But then miraculously they get it given back to them. I don't know exactly how that works, but to the tune of tens of millions of dollars every year in Saskatchewan. So what they should do is they should go in there, change the whole system, fire all those deadbeats in there, take it, like I say, take it off, when you pay income tax. Take it off just like they do income tax or like anything else, right off the employee's check. And to run the place, they'd have to psychoanalyze these people, and I'm serious about this, psychoanalyze them. Make sure they don't have criminal records like some of the people hired in Saskatchewan and Social Service Net found out later they were criminals. And they stole, again, over $1 million, some of these people, And that's just one person. And she was apparently married to a politician. I don't know exactly what the whole story was, but what they should do is hire people with honor, if you can find anybody anymore. Pay them well, but don't give them the free hand at the vault. And I think that would turn things around. Legitimately injured people would be taken care of the way they should be. And they can't say they can't afford it, because if you leave it the way it is, there's lots of money there. They lose money the odd time I hear from investments, bad investments. Maybe they gave some to Madoff, and well, he made off with it, Other investments I heard were SGI and Workers' Comp were in Ireland and places like that, and they lost money there. In South America, they lost money there. And so, getting people who know how to pay out a legitimate claim and retrain people and look after them without abusing them and without getting involved to the point where they can't get help, can't get retrained. End up living in squalor, and I think it would change around. It would change things right around. You'd get rid of guys like Garnet Garvin and all that trash down there. You get rid of it all. There are good people out there I think could run it properly. None of the advocates right now Saskatchewan has, none of those advocates would be any good at it. They figure out a way to steal because they've already stolen from a lot of us. So we'd have to find somebody. But I mean, I'm sure there are people who could run it properly. Do that, and I think we're on the road here. Take it right off our checks. Treat people fairly, and the pennies will look after the pounds. You know the old saying. But anyways, maybe more to come. I don't know. Maybe you're getting sick of me, but I'm getting sick of what I see all the time, how they're treating people. But have a good one.